What's going on, you guys, and thank you so very much for stopping by and checking out this review. My name is Scott and I'm a youth pastor. I'm also a husband and a father, and this is Burton's Beard Reviews. If you guys are new to my channel, I just want to say thank you so very much for stopping by and just watching this video. I really do hope that these videos bring a smile to your face, that they also they provide you with some more information on all these things known as beard products. I know for some people, when I first started learning more about beard oil, I was so confused because there's so much product out there. There's so many different companies, and when you get into the things like scent profiles, like there's just like if you want to know if there's a scent out there for you, there is. But it just feels super overwhelming when it comes to talking about beard products. And a lot of times too, some people may think that it's a little bit much, or it may be kind of like a very hipster. It's not really something that everyone should be using, and it also can be a very pricey product to be using on a daily basis. And I will say this, that all those thoughts that some people may have about beard products, I've been there too. And that's why I wanted to create this channel. I wanted to create this channel, provide people with some information about products, also too, because I use them on a daily basis. I wanted to share these companies that I've been using with all of you guys. If you want to subscribe to the channel and get more information, I think that'd be awesome. Really, I truly would appreciate your support. And again, your subscription really does mean a lot to this channel, but also to me, to help this channel grow. I want to help you guys be able to maintain those manes that you've got. I want to be able to provide you with some information, the things that I've learned as I've been growing out my beard and taking better care of it. And this is what I want to do. I also, as I said before, I want to support the small batch beard companies by making some awesome reviews for you guys to enjoy. So without further ado, let's jump into this review and let's talk about the company that we have here in front of us today, and that is none other than Bearded Brothers. Tyler, who is the owner of this company and founder, he started this company in 2020, and man, Tyler's an absolute beauty. He's got a really big heart for people. He's got a really big heart for creating some awesome products for us to enjoy. He's right, coming out of the gate, just making some really wise decisions on carrier oils, scent profiles, and he's also established a pretty cool mission for his company, which is simple, and that's to provide men with the resources to grow the ultimate beard. And I think that's pretty cool. I don't know what the ultimate beard would even look like. Like, I can shake my beard now, which again, I'm just saying, that's kind of like a highlight for me right now. Loser. No. But one of the other things I really like about his company is that his motto is grow the beard, grow the brotherhood. And I think that is such a great motto for a company for a lot of different reasons, because you've been able to just establish some really cool friendships through finding people on YouTube, growing out a beard. It's just something that it does create some type of brotherhood out there, and I like that. I think it's pretty cool. And so Tyler's done a really excellent job. He's a phenomenal dude. We've had some great conversations, and again, Tyler, I'm super sorry that I'm not wearing pit viper sunglasses. I'm blind as a bat, so I really do actually need to have proper glasses. And I just guys, to be honest with you, I didn't want it to be a distraction for you. I really didn't, because could you imagine this face wearing pit viper sunglasses? Tell my wife I want them. But just could you imagine? It would break the internet. It really would. So anyways, let's jump into this review, and I've got a couple of things I want to talk about. First thing that I want to talk about is the price, and then we'll move on to the presentation. So the price for these products. So if you're looking at a 1 ounce beard oil from Bearded Brothers, you're looking at $17 USD. For Canadian pricing, it's going to change just a little bit, but not too much. Tyler's also got some bundle packs on his website, and I think even too, there's a little bit of you can buy all 3 of these. He's got some kind of cool discounts on there, so you guys can definitely go and check that out. But I think that's a pretty good price for a 1 ounce beard oil. Presentation, let's start there. So the presentation for these is really, really nice. You guys can notice right off the bat, these got a nice big window here, so you guys can see how much beard product you have left. Again, that's a really, really key thing, especially if you have a lot of beard oil, you're using this on a daily basis, which I highly recommend you do. It's kind of nice to see how much you actually have left in the bottle. But you'll notice here, he's got his instructions. I really like number 3. I don't know why I couldn't put 3 up there. But I like number 3. It says, let the beard ride. That just makes it fun. It makes it very enjoyable for a customer to read that and go, all right, let's do this. But then the next part that he has on here is the ingredients. And so you'll notice on all 3 of his beard oils, same oils. You've got jojoba oil, argan oil, and then castor oil. And then you have your essential oils, and he has in brackets what those will be. And that is what I would say is his scent profile. Now, I would love to see it just say scent profile, because I think a lot of times people may be confused, like, is this the scent profile? Is this like, but again, that is the scent profile for this. And so let's talk about the scent profile next. So this one right here is the clean. And this is my favorite out of all 3 by far. I really do like this one a lot. But this one here is tea tree, peppermint, and lavender. And you guys all know how much I really, really love all 3 of those scents. They're so great. Peppermint really wakes you up. Tea tree is a great scent profile. It's just a great scent in my opinion. And lavender is very, very relaxing to me. I find that is a very calming type of scent profile. And a great essential oil really does, help you to stay a little bit calm. I like that. Now you move on to the next one here. We've got the mean. So this is the mean. I guess you could call this like a, I don't know if this is, you can call this like a mint color. Would you call it mint? I have no idea. Guys, don't ask me about, color schemes and stuff like that. I couldn't tell you. You put like 4 different colors of like blue, 4 different shades of blue, I'd be like, they're all blue. That's me. I'm that guy. Anyways, but moving on though, this one right here, the mean, is rosemary, cedarwood, and lemongrass. Now, I really actually pick up a lot more. The rosemary does hit you at first. That's kind of like the first scent that I think you'll pick up on. Cedarwood, it's there, but not really as much as you probably would want it to be. But lemongrass is actually what I pick up the most on. And I really am starting to dig lemongrass. So I know that I've done a review in the past with another company that they had lemongrass in their beard oil. And was it my favorite? I think there was a lot of other scents that were going on that just didn't really make it my favorite. But overall, I really do enjoy the scent of lemongrass. There's a little bit of like that sourness to it with the lemon. But then again, like lemongrass, there's 2 different types of combinations there of like earthy scent, grass, and then you have like that lemon scent to it. So there's a couple things going on there. So then the next one that we have here, this one is called the Boss. Now the Boss, this one here has cedarwood, again, it's already been mentioned. Tea tree, again, it's already been mentioned. But now you have a new one here, I think, and that is orange. And I actually like this one. I really do like the orange. I pick up a lot on the orange right away once I smell it. Yeah, it's like there. It's kind of like, it's almost like it's pairing up really nicely, but you can also, it almost feels like it's fighting back and forth between that tea tree and the orange. But I really do pick up on the tea tree and the orange on this one. So overall, really, really good scents. I probably would go with the clean, the mean, and then the Boss, but both of those kind of alter back and forth here and there. So that is the scents. Now I want to talk about the feel and beard, because the feel and beard, scents are obviously super important, but it then comes down to the feel and beard. How is my beard gonna feel while I'm using these products? And I gotta say, I was actually really impressed with how everything worked out so well. I would probably put Bearded Brothers in that category of a thicker beard oil. It's got a really, really nice golden tinge to it. Let me just pull out one of these bottles for you so you guys can see. And hopefully you guys can see it actually on the camera here. But you guys notice it has a really, really nice golden tinge to it. And I like that color. Like, that's a really, really good color for a beard oil. I've seen some that just looks like it's clear like water. And not to say anything negative about that, or to be like, I would never put that in my beard. But to me, I'm like, man, I like that golden color too. I don't know what it is about it. I really don't. It just, but there's something, I don't know. It kind of looks like, tree sap in my opinion. And that's what I pick up on this, is that this oil is a little bit more on the thicker side for a beard oil, which gives me a lot of good things to say about, because one, I find that when I'm using a lighter beard oil, I have this tendency to use too much. Now, I've learned through the multiple different shirts that I have ruined, because my beard is a lot longer, I'm starting to see a lot more stains on my shirts. And obviously I learned from other people asking questions that I was using too much product. And part of the reason is because I was using other products that were a lot lighter. And so in my thought process, I was like, oh, I guess the lighter it is, the more I can use, which isn't true, guys. It really isn't true. But when I use a thicker beard oil, I'm actually more on the side of like, I want to actually use less because there's more for it to spread throughout my hands. And as soon as I apply that into my beard and onto my skin just feels like it's being coated with oil, which is awesome. It really feels good. But also too, I find that it takes a lot longer for it to actually absorb into my beard, which makes it a little bit more, more damp-like, but also it kind of gives it more of like a weight to it. And I find, it takes a little bit longer, so I feel like it lasts a little bit longer. That's just I could be totally wrong on that, but I have in the past just really realized that there are some companies who do a really excellent job on the lighter oils. There are some who it doesn't just really work that well for me, but every company that I have used that uses a thicker kind of oil or like a thicker blends, thicker, essential oils, carrier oils, essential oils, I always find that it lasts longer and the results are really great. So I really enjoy the feel and beard for all three of these products. And again, I think longevity, it's up in that, like that 7 to 8 hour range. And I think overall, like that's what you want in a beard oil, right? You want it to do what it needs to do. And I think that is exactly what Tyler has created here. So overall, I am really impressed with this company. And I guess the final thing is, it's just like, would I recommend this company to you guys? Would I encourage you to spend your hard-earned money on this product? And I would say yes. I think you would definitely enjoy, Tyler's, beard oil that he's established here and created. I think that, I'm looking forward to seeing more from him in the future. I would love to see him be able to create some beard butter. Not that I'm against, well, I don't want to say like I'm against, beard balm, because I know some people really enjoy using it. But those are the only options that he has, is beard oil and beard balm. So I'd really love to see him move into the direction of like, beard butters, beard shampoos, all that kind of stuff. But he's really done an excellent job on focusing on these three products here, plus his beard balms. And I think, he's doing a really good job of just focusing his attention on that and then moving on later on in the future. But overall, would I recommend them to you guys? Absolutely. And so I think you should definitely go and check them out. You guys can check them out on their website and the link below. You guys can check them out on Instagram as well. And that is pretty much all I have to say to you guys. And so I guess the final thing I want to end off with is that when you think of a brother, and immediately I just went to Chad Straza. That's who I went to. But I also thought of Hulk Hogan. That's ultimately always who I think of. Or Mr. Macho Man Randy Savage. But my question to you guys is, what is your favorite Hulk Hogan, Mr. WrestleMania himself, moment? What is your favorite highlight from his career in the WWE or the WCW? Guys, share that in the comments section below. Let's have some fun with this one. And until next time, guys, we will see you in the next review. Take care, God bless, and remember, as always, remember to maintain that mane.